run. Today going to play with this account. I unlocked the Colonel Rifleman, and yeah, actually also the machine gun. I don't have the critter launcher or the critter cannons on this account, so I will see what I can do there. Maybe I will go for the critters if I can do that, or I can go back to the critter cannons at some point if I need to. I also don't have the mines and no building health. And yeah, I just copied that base there. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but hopefully it does. And yeah, that's also the account I played on the first stream of the season. So I reached rank 17 earlier, but from rank 18 we can get some rank chests. Hi Tuanwu, hi Taxa. Okay, 3 engine rooms. I think at rank 16, because I'm still low rank, I'm gonna get some opponents that are like this. I think once we get to a little bit higher ranks, that's going to change very quickly. In these 3 engine rooms, they should not really be challenging. And just clear that base very fast. Hi Matt, hi Glassmaker, hi Giorgio, hello Zeus. Hi Prabiot. And 4 engine rooms. Actually, I think I will use... I can do the same attack. The clone rifles and some Zukas. Just ferret some buildings there. And throw some shocks. Need some of the troops to go towards that top engine room. Greetings to Ukraine, Zeus. Nice speed serum. Again, a 3 engine player. I think going to be interesting to see once we play against other 5 engine rooms how I can do without the critter cannon. Because the critter cannon is very strong this season. Because I don't have it, that could be a disadvantage. They've brick opened. I wonder how useful brick is. I think with the clone rifles, brick could be good to take a lot of the damage from the clone rifles with the iron will. He is a bunch of mines, so I need to be maybe a little bit more careful. Can use one Rainmaker to take out that engine room. And then actually I think I'll use just 2 Rainmakers. Maybe 3 boats of clone rifles. And I want to let my troops clear a little bit, because I want these 2 Rainmakers to target that engine room. Because I think if you wait for these Rainmakers to go close to the engine room, usually they both target it. Oh, that's rank 17. Hopefully can go straight to rank 18. Bunch of shark mines. I think the Rainmakers are still possible. And I'm dropping this one clone rifle more to that left so that it hopefully will go towards those shark mines and take those out. They're crazy how many critters there are. Like, I wonder how many critters are possible to get in this season. Like, if you would put one engine room in the front and then just drop the critter cannons and speed serum onto them. I probably would get thousands of critters. Okay, the first player that has 5 engine rooms. Like the critters would be nice to take out a bunch of these engine rooms, but we would have to climb some ranks to get them. I will delay one Zuka for this engine room. And probably some of the clone rifles. I'll drop them a bit later as well. Or maybe that engine room. Not the best time probably. Only 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Looks like it's gonna be very close. Just gonna win by 2 seconds. I think I will add more Zukas this time. Maybe even another boat. Oh, I'm not gonna lose too many to those shark mines. Let's hope that some of them are gonna split to that engine. Only 2 went there. Gonna keep throwing speed serum onto them. Hopefully they can take out the engine room fast enough. If a few more would have went there, that would have made the time a lot faster. But still the 1 second win. And it's crazy how many draws or 1 second wins and losses there are in this season. I think I'm gonna use one Rainmaker to take out that engine instead. That should be a little bit faster. I'll try to throw that speed storm so it does not hit my Zukas there, which are supposed to go for this engine in the corner. Didn't work though. Hey, Mike Wells. And draw. At least I'm not losing a win streak with the draws. Good evening, Hussein. Okay, one Zuka, one Rainmaker for this engine room. The remaining troops from there. And going to wait for these Rainmakers to target that engine room. Okay, lost there. So quite a fast time. Maybe I should change that boom cannon placement a little bit. Maybe like that. Just to try to not let all these critters go to my engine room. I think I will change to Rainmakers. Should be a little bit faster against most of the 4 engine rooms and clone rifles. Yeah, 325, that is way faster. I also had one attack, I think, with the Rainmakers against 5 engine rooms, so maybe I could also try that. Hi, Harun. Nice to hear food is love. I will definitely do more. But yeah, it will take some time. Because it's very hard at this point, because I'm only in 1500 victory points to get these players that have a bunch of high statues, so yeah, this takes some time to get enough of them on my map. Make a video. Not meant to flare. The thing about this base is it's missing most of these shock mines. And I'm glad you liked the attacks and they helped. Hello, Cody. So this base has some of the shock mines in the middle. It should not be a huge issue. And those Rainmakers actually did not really... They got everything in time. Okay, a little bit slower this attack. But yeah, just flared those engine rooms a little bit too early. Hey, hammer. Well, I mean, the bases are the same because the attacks are basically the same. I mean, everyone is basically forced to use the critter cannons. Or I guess the rainmakers. And yeah, all the attacks are the same. And I mean, this tech tree is very hard to open a different path. I mean, you can get rocket launchers or some of these defenses, but it doesn't really change a lot. Like everything is basically everything's basically on the main path. So yeah, it's not surprising that the attacks and the bases are the same for everyone. Hi, Axel. Yeah, this base I could try rainmakers maybe. I would need to use some troops to take out that engine room. I think I will not use rainmakers. Or just one rainmaker to take out this engine room. I'm not sure if the Zukas will go towards this machine gun and the rifles if I drop them. I will try that, see where they go. But yeah, looks like most of them are going towards the machine gun. Just need all the troops to catch up. And as soon as this engine gets taken out, I can clear the remaining engine rooms. Okay, the Rainmakers took too much time. Hey, Red Dog. Thank you. I'm doing good, Koi. Thank you. And that should be rank 18. So the question is, what should I unlock now? I think I might want to try to save the keys to get to rank 19 with the things that I have right now. Because then I could go for, like with this chest and rank 19, I would be able to unlock the critter, which should help a lot. I think I might want to go for that. Yeah, I think that's what I will do. Could also go for mines, but I think I'm gonna try to get to the critters first. Because critters should almost replace the critter cannons, I think. I mean, it depends what the required is. I mean, you can also attack with Rainmakers. That works, especially with the clone rifles. Without the clone rifles, this attack would be more difficult. But I think it should still be possible with the Bazookas. But the critter cannons definitely make it easier. Again, a little bit of an early flare. Yeah, these things are dangerous. You have the speedstorm active and the flare runs out. The Rainmakers can easily take out all of my troops once they target the buildings around the other Rainmakers. I think for engine rooms you can use basically Zukas and critter cannons, or Zukas and the Rainmaker. Both should be possible. I don't think it makes a huge difference. I mean, I didn't attack the player 5 times like the exact same player, but I guess the base for that would be true. Okay, let's change to more clone rifles and some Zukas. I think because there's a lot of shark mines right there, I'm gonna try to move up over this side. And one Rainmaker for this engine room. think right now I'm just gonna try to clear, and then once the Rainmakers are in position I can clear maybe this mortar. Another speed serum. Let's just keep throwing the speed serums now. Okay, about 307, actually not a good time. But it was fast enough. I think the Scorcher Rush also kind of works in 5 engine rooms. At least, I think before there will be the building damage. Because then with the boom cannons, Scorchers might get taken out at some point, at least some of them. And what is this, a rank 21? Why I'm playing against those, and I think because he has, I think, 10 machine guns, this player probably has the critter. So you can easily take out, I think, half of my engine rooms just with a few critters. And he also has the building damage. So he definitely has at least the critters or the turrets. Straight away one speed serum. I'm gonna delay the other troops so that they might be able to go to this shock launcher. I don't think there's a chance really for me to win. My time is definitely not bad, but I don't think I can compete against the critter players at this time. Yeah, it was actually very close. He has the critter. Yeah, it definitely helps him. It's also possible to clear the shock mines with the critters. I think that is also huge. Like, I think clearing the shock mines might be the strongest thing about the critters. Because then that can save a lot of time. You can just go straight to the back without worrying about the shock mines. Shocking half of your troops. Again, the same attack, and I try to clear enough buildings so that these Sukas and other clone rifles are going to go down this the left side around that gap. They're gonna continue to throw speed serums. I think this one speed serum was useless, because these clone rifles at the top are not gonna do something in the end. I need another speed serum probably for this Rainmaker. Again, I think no chance to win against this player. I guess this engine is too easy to take out. Probably would need the mines. Or a different base. I guess I can try to look at that. Okay, but at least against these I should be able to win. Now, I don't know why I'm always throwing their flare. The engine not taken out. Yeah, 312. Hope that is enough. Might lose though. A RXD. At least 13 stars from that. And the next 4 engine room. I think that I'm sometimes tapping there accidentally. I think that might be because it sometimes lags quite a lot. Let's go for doesn't look like I'm able to finish that base. Let's retreat there for now. I think some of my Rainmakers got shocked or something like that from a shock mine, so that slowed me down. Against this player, 1 Rainmaker, 3 Woods of Sukas. I need more clone rifles to move higher, so let's wait before I throw another speedster, maybe now. I'm also able to flare the engine rooms. Yeah, I could have been a few seconds faster probably. I actually still got the win. So we're gonna take out more buildings, maybe the cannons. We flare this engine room first. A bunch of my Rainmakers are shocked now, or basically all of them. Let's hope the time is still gonna be decent. And yeah, I think it's not fast enough. Or by 1 second. Very close. Yeah, I think if I can get to rank 19, I think that should be good. Because yeah, then I can just open the critters with the chest in, yeah, 5 minutes. They're instantly gonna throw their speed serum on my troops. The makers are targeting there now, so I can throw even more speed serums. Actually, I can just flare the engine rooms at this point. Okay, that was not the best thing I could have done. I just wanted to shock that shock launcher, but I ended up to do a speed serum onto it. I would be surprised if that time is going to be enough to win. Yeah, I should have been able to win that. for sure. Okay, one Rainmaker for that engine room. And then I think I should be able to get my troops to go up the middle. Actually, they're not going where I want them. At least not the clone rifles. I can only try to throw speedstorms on my troops now. Yeah, slightly too early with that flare again. And the opponent was not really fast, so I definitely could have won. And back to the Rainmaker. Instantly a speed serum. And a little bit too early. I think I have to improve my flare timing a little bit. It just costs a bunch of GB. Got the engine rooms again. Hey, Robert. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to collect the chest also, and I think then I will actually just open these 4 machine guns and hope then I can still reach rank 19. At least against 4 engine rooms I'm pretty confident I can win. Just need to get the flare timing right. At least there should be a bunch of clone rifles that are taking out these shark mines this time. I mean, like, it's obviously annoying if you are in 4 engine rooms and you face a 5 engine room. But then, I mean, because there's a lot of different paths in the warship, I would say that it's not really unfair. Because the players that have 5 engine rooms, before they open 5 engine rooms, they need to save tokens and keys. So they are gonna be behind those other players. Like, at least if you're in the top 500, maybe even below that, I would say that is the case. Like, if you are in very low ranks, especially towards the end of the season, it can definitely be annoying. But in the beginning of the season, when someone saves for 5 engine rooms and the other player, they open everything at 4 engine rooms, then it's definitely fair. At least I would say that. I mean, if you start from rank 1, and it's very difficult at some point, if you can't reach the higher ranks very quickly, because then you can get stuck behind. And usually if you start from a low rank, most of the time you have to unlock more things to get to these ranks. Shark launcher unfortunately in range, so it shocked a bunch of my troops there. Again, this Rainmaker, I think if you flare somewhere before the Rainmakers are in position, then this happens that only one of the Rainmakers is going to target that engine room. I don't think so. Like, if always you start from rank 1 and a draw, like, then it's going to be very hard to really get to high ranks. And if you start from rank 0 or rank 1, then the top will always be even more ahead than it is usually. So I'm not sure if that is really something good. And let's change the base a little bit, because I can open the 4 machine guns now. And yeah, then I need rank 19. And that would give me a critter. I think with the critter it should be very easy to, or not easy, but it should speed up the times against a lot of the players. I can clear shark mines or mines, or take out engine rooms that are somewhere on the side. And yeah, at least there are no mines that I have to deploy, so it doesn't cost that much time then. So I think building the base is always the most annoying thing in every season. Especially if the bases would change a lot. Okay, can I do something with my tokens? No. I mean, I could max out the medkit, but I don't think that is going to be helping me a lot. I think I will leave that at level 1 for now. No need to really upgrade that. Okay, this base has mines. And a lot of, like on this base, critters would be huge. Okay, it will make everything a lot easier. Because I could clear all of those mines basically with just 2 critters. And now once this shark launcher gets taken out, I can flare the remaining engine rooms and keep throwing more speed serums onto my troops. Maybe also one of the crystal shields. Another speed serum. Just need the Zukas to take out the engine rooms. And that was fast enough, so boss fight now for rank 19. And with that I would be able to get to the critter. And yeah, hopefully the critter will be enough to get to rank, yeah, maybe rank 20 and maybe even diamond. Okay, then I can also decide what I would unlock as well after the critter. Okay, so against the 4 engine room. So that should be doable. Yeah, there should be a bunch of bone rifles already taking out those shark mines. Luckily this time the flare timing was good. Hey, that one guy. So I think that should be enough for rank 19. I would say it's going good. So just got to rank 19 now, which gives me the quarter. Yeah, that should help. So with the next rank, when I could try to go towards 6 engine rooms in the remote defib would help a lot, I think. I don't know if that's the best thing to go for. I mean, I don't have the critter cannon, and I feel like I want to try to skip it. I could save for max rocket launchers actually and building health. And that could be good. And let's see how it goes now with the critter. East for clearing mines, that should be amazing. So I could take out maybe even this engine room with the critter. And one critter to clear the shock mines. I think that's what I will do. So let's drop 2 critters and then go for 1 shock. 1 critter on those shock mines. And right now I can flare, because now both of the Rainmakers should target that engine room. It's still gonna be a slow time. 13. I mean, it's not that slow, but it's not really fast. But at least fast enough to beat him. Yeah, but I think I really want to try to skip the critter cannons with this account. I mean, I already skipped them for the first 3 days. Or I guess 4 days now, so I'm not sure if it makes sense to go back for them now. Okay, Because I could try to maybe... Yeah, I think I'm going to do 2 critter and 1 shark. I think that would be enough. Try to take out everything there. Now everything should be gone. Another critter for that engine room, and that is going to be a good time. At least it should be. I'm from Germany. But unfortunately not fast enough to beat this rank 21. He also has the critter. Yeah, that attack is very strong. Especially against the base that I have. So maybe it would make sense to change it again, but I don't want to do that at this point. I think it should be good to at least get to rank 20, and then I can open more things. Okay, there. I might only need 1 critter, but that critter will probably get taken out from those mines. So I will end up with 2 critters, probably. I would need a bunch of critters, actually. Maybe go for Rainmaker. I kind of want to try that. See how the Rainmakers work. Okay, I think we'll wait at least for this. There now. Okay, the flares were a bit early. Heard that again. Drop another critter as soon as I have the GB. And then a speed serum. I think that could be a lot faster. With a better flare timing. And maybe even I should upgrade the flares. Like I thought it would make sense to leave the flares at a low level so that they would expire fast, but actually it's possible to basically stop the flare if you flare on this left side and the flare expires like the previous flare. Or just the targeting that the troops have. Yeah, this base should be perfect. Okay, actually, if I would also use the correct ability. Now that's going to be more challenging. could have done like a 320 maybe. Throwing the 2 speed serums in the middle of the map. Yeah, definitely not good. Hey, Sabino? Okay, let's try something similar. This time, let's also use the critters instead of the speed serum. Yeah, another speed serum if I have the GB. Yeah, 324. Happy with that time. Hey, Rhea Stacker. Hey, Matt. Going good, thank you. Like, lost a few now, but should still be able to go towards rank 20, hopefully. I'm thinking, yeah, 2 critter and 1 shark for that engine room. And then 2 more critters, so 4 critters in total. Long flare is also going to help a lot. Okay, 318. Thanks, Matt. Like 38. Yeah, now it's at 40. On a win streak again. You know, would need 1 more win. Okay, I think that is almost the exact base that I copied. I think I will go Rainmaker. I think 2 critters with 1 crystal shield might be able to take out that engine room. Okay, actually I don't have a lot of GB, so might be an issue. Another speed serum, another crystal shield. Yeah, 323. I'll take that. Rainmaker definitely useful, even against 5 engine rooms. At least if the base looks like that. Okay, there are... Like, it's not really possible. I think there will be 2 mines. Not just this one, also one next to it. But not really visible. But I think I can go with Rainmaker. Early speed serum to take out both these buildings in the front. And I'll start flaring the engine rooms. Be a little bit slower than the last attack probably. But still a 322. Oh, I think this is the first player that uses Rodero and the bombing run ability. And I think Rodero not that strong. Like in general, the heroes seem pretty weak this season. I mean, with all the speed serum and other GB abilities, doesn't look like they are needed really. I guess Kavan maybe to bring back some troops, but then not sure if that will change a lot. Onto the speed serum and then 2 critters, 1 shield. Now I can start to flare engine rooms. I have to remember I don't need to reflare the engine room because I upgraded the flare. And also a Rodero player. Like I think against 4 engine rooms, Rodero was probably worth it. But against 5 engine rooms, I don't think so. I mean, it's still a okay time, but then I also don't have the building health. Interesting base. I mean, why not use the Rainmaker again? One speed serum. Okay. That shield is gonna arrive in time. Looks like it does. I think this time I don't need to clear those shark mines. Okay, but I should have shocked the shark launcher. Definitely should have shocked that. And again, not the best flare timing. Definitely could have been faster there. He has enough troops left to take out that engine room. Bit unlucky. Yeah, I think I will still use the Rainmaker. I think it's kind of fun. So why not use it? The speeds from expired, and I actually don't have critters left on that engine room. Should have thrown 2 critters in the beginning, probably. I think like 4 seconds. What that cost me. Okay, so now I draw because of that. Actually, I think you don't really have to wait to get the clone rifles. I think you can get them, or can go for 5 engines even without the clones. Like, I don't think that they are really required. Let's hope that will clear most of the shark mines. And a bit unlucky with the shark launcher, sharking my troops. Another speed serum. I think this attack you really need to be careful, because I think once I flare too late and the Rainmakers fire at a building that is right close to the Rainmaker, then I might lose all of my troops. So a bit of a risky strategy, but I mean so far it looks like it is working. And I mean, definitely makes sense to try an attack like that, because I don't have the quarter launcher. Okay, you're gonna need to be a bit more careful. There's a bunch of mines. So I would need a perfect timing with my shield. Looks like the timing is good. Okay, except that all the Rainmakers get shocked. $320. And 12 stars, I'll take that. So now could be a boss fight. At least if I'm going to get a player that is close to my rank. Could be a boss fight, but could it be that he is just in rank 19, so then it would not be enough. And shield there. I hope this one shark mine is not going to shock the Rainmakers. It got some of them, but not all. and a 320. And that is enough for rank 20. I think 2 times the same time in a row. Guess that is consistent. Okay, so now I could go for building damage, but I don't know if I want that. I don't know if troop health would make a huge difference, especially because I'm using Rainmakers. I think the GBE would help though, but then I would need 2 more chests to get the GBE. I don't know if the mines would help me at this point. I think I will maybe go for building damage and then get the GB. Yeah, with more GB, I can use flare the engine rooms more aggressively, and yeah, that should help as well. At least against the bases that are there right now. And could also mean I can throw another critter somewhere to clear shark mine. Two critter, 1 shark. Yeah, I should have used the speed from there a bit earlier. I don't have a lot of Rainmakers and clone rifles there. Okay, 315. And another draw. I think that is the 3rd draw on the stream. 2 draws in my log, so more draws than losses. Yeah, I think before I was at 3 draws now. Doubled that. I Erkut. I mean, they're not needed really, at least against the Rainmakers, but I mean, I need them to get to the critter. And I don't think another rocket launcher or 2 boom cannons would help me at all. Considering that, I think I'm not too bad with going for the critter. And another speed serum. I think that is the fastest time so far, a 3:26. His time is actually also very good. It looked slow in the beginning, but yeah, not that bad. Two critters, one shark, one speed serum, and one critter there. Yeah, I think I have to throw there one shark. A little bit too late though this time. I don't have GB, that might be very bad now. Luckily the Rainmakers target the different buildings first. Okay. Now the attack is not good at all. Also don't know why this engine did not get taken out. Like I think I threw two critters. And in all the other attacks, two critters were enough to take out that engine room. With the one shark. But maybe he has building health. And the others do not have building health. I guess that must be it. I don't know, like the super mortar, or I mean, it could be good. I mean, I think they're not the strongest defense on the warship necessarily. But I mean, they could work, I guess. Yeah, so I guess then for these building health bases I have to attack a little bit differently. And here's a sky shield. I don't think there's a way to do that attack. Probably have to change to Clone Rifle and Zuka. Maybe one Rainmaker for one of the engine rooms. I'm not sure which one I would want to take out though. Okay, somehow lost both of my Rainmaker. But yeah, definitely not gonna be the best time. Hi, Blula. Yeah, Sky Shield obviously very strong to prevent flares. This one also has the building damage. I think I will go with one critter there. Speed serum. And didn't I shock there? Thought I did. But maybe I forgot. Or I threw only one critter. At least that is a win. Building health. I can use 2 critters, I think, to take out both of the mortar. And the Rainmakers should be possible. One shield. Yeah, again, not the best timing. That probably costs me. And building health for that one looks very tricky. We'll need 2 critters, a shock, and then maybe a crystal shield. Maybe then that works. Maybe drop a speed serum action on those critters. And then not a speed serum onto the Rainmaker. Or just now a speed serum. Yeah, I should have made sure that this shock launcher was taken out. Let's see if 313 will be enough. I feel like it won't be, but it is. Okay, this one should not be difficult. But that could also mean that he has a good offense. Just saved there a few seconds if I flared earlier. Oh, I don't know. Like, actually not that much anymore. But it's hard to count. I mean, like, sometimes you just log in to, like, clear the map a little bit or so. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, definitely, like, it really depends. Sometimes a lot, sometimes not that much. Further one shock. Also, I'm not sure why that one Rainmaker went to the other side of the base to target that engine room. He's also using Rainmaker, but he's not quite as fast. Maybe he doesn't have the critters. Yeah, looks like he doesn't have them. Hi, Mr. A. But I mean, it's definitely not the most interesting season. Because the attack is the same and the defense or the bases are also the same. So definitely not the most interesting season. And I mean, there's really only one attack that you can use. I guess you could say Rainmakers or Critter Launchers, but even those are almost the same. Just throw speed serums on the troops and then flare the engine rooms. And yeah, that's it. Now, this one has a lot of mines around that engine room, so I'm not sure if I want to try to take it out with my critters. I think it makes more sense to get it with Rainmakers and critter that engine room instead. Go for a speed serum. Critter there. Okay, now I can use a critter. I guess I will still take out all the other engines with the Rainmakers. I need to remember that this is with building health. I would have to flare a little bit later onto the engine rooms, which I'm not really doing. I mean, I would say that most of the Seeker seasons are more interesting than this one. Like, even for someone that, I don't know, that would not like Seekers, I mean, at least there's something different. There, everything is the same. I think all the seasons with the Speedstorm are kind of similar. Like, I think there was 3 of them so far. I think basically all of them ended up in a similar way. Let's throw there some sharks. Yeah, I can show the tech tree. Basically the similar, I guess, what everyone has. And yeah, critters. I think critters is the best. Like, personal critters could be good to clear mines, or better maybe. But then critters can take out engine rooms, so that helps a lot. And clear mines at the same time. And actually not too far away from rank 21. I might be able to get there in no time. Or just like 2 attacks. But who knows? Hello, Alice. Okay, 2 critters should take out those. I could try throw no sharks. Don't know. But yeah, just the Rainmaker attack. It's not good. Luckily, most Rainmakers did not get hit there. $322. Yeah, I think the critter launcher can't really compete with these times. At least it doesn't look like that. Our boss fight for rank 21. I can count how many I played. Should be easy, but I'm gonna switch to the local leaderboard. So with this account, I played 102 games. And with the one I'm right now, 152. And this one has 207. So these two would be 359. And then that would be 461 combined with all the counts. But then, I mean, it really depends. Like, we could even do 1000 attacks in this season, and it would not be close to the amount of time that it would take to do like 200 games in some other seasons. And a rank 21 for the boss fight. Fortunately, this one has the building health. I think this time I'm actually gonna flare that shark launcher to take it out. And then go for the cannon. Like, what is that? Why do these Rainmakers go to the completely different side of the base? That is very annoying. Yeah, without that, I think would have been able to win, maybe. Oh yeah, that is ridiculous. Yeah, would have been close. Yeah, last season way more defensive. That's for sure. But then I think the time, like I think the last season might have been even a little bit better than this one, to be honest. I mean, these speedstream attacks, I mean, they're kind of stupid. I mean, it's, I guess, fun, like if you do it, or do them a few times, but then it's really boring. I mean, the only thing I'm doing is throwing speed serums onto my troops and flaring the engine rooms. Like, almost don't have to use shocks. And don't know if that is a boss fight. Yeah, looks like it's a rank 19, so that's not a boss fight. Unless I would somehow get the first win of the day now. I don't know when I would get that. But probably not this fight. So the next one will be a boss fight again. And even with the first win of the day, that would not have been enough. Okay, and this one is probably then also not a boss fight. In rank 19 could give enough. I would need 6 stars. It could be possible. But then the last game also was not enough for the boss fight. So don't know. I think that's the best critter I got so far. During all of these shock mines. Let's see what rank this player is. There's some Chinese letters. See if I can find him. Okay, this one. Previous attack, I think it was against Rose or something like that. Okay, so it was enough. Exactly rank 21. Okay, so now... Yeah, I'm not able to get this GB at this point. Would need another chest. I don't think mines would make sense. I think the best thing now is to go ahead. Maybe 6 engine rooms. Like the remote defib could be good. And maybe the artillery. Or I guess just this troop damage. But then I don't remember how 6 engine room looks like. So 6 engine rooms could be a worse layout. I mean, just the fact that there's one more engine room, I think that makes it already stronger than 5 engine rooms. I can try to get maybe rank 22. That is possible. But can't unlock something at this point. Okay, building health base. So I have to be careful now. Yeah, I should have flared actually. Because now the Rainmakers are gonna hit the shark mines. Gonna slow down the attack a lot. Like the other attacks, I finished the opponent's base at this point. Another speed serum. Luckily that was enough to finish that one engine room. So yeah, by the 305. I don't think that is anywhere close to win. Or actually it is. Bit surprised. I think something must have went wrong in his attack. And again, building health. I have to use a speed serum on the critters. Go for one of these. One shock. Critter there. I think I took out at least most of the shark mines. Another speed serum. I lost a lot of Rainmakers. And I'm not able to get another speed serum, so that might not be enough. Take out the base, or I guess I can take out the base but not win. I think I will have to try to start taking out that front engine room. And this one is very slow. Don't know how he can be that slow. definitely would have been able to win. Hello, Farouks. And building health base. Yeah, all of them have mines now there. Or I guess the building health bases had them always. Okay, but I think Rainmakers should even be able to take out that engine room, if I'm not wrong. Let's go for one speed storm here, now flare that engine room. Rainmakers are able to target it. But actually, a bunch of these shark mines. A little bit short of GB. Now the speed serum. .308. Got lucky with the 1 second win. Okay, no building health. He has a shock blaster though. But I don't think that will be an issue. Or at least it should not be an issue. And yeah, it's even a bit hard to follow these attacks sometimes. Everything going that fast. But yeah, like that is the thing this season, which is, I think, is the worst. Okay, most Rainmakers actually seem like they are in range, but I look like for a second that they are not. And it's always bad when the Rainmakers are not able, or not all of them, are able to target the engine room. And unfortunately, that happens quite often. Okay, building health. Should be doable. Two critters, the speed serum and a shark. Another speed serum. Okay. That is not gonna be enough to finish that base, it looks like. I mean, maybe can still get it, but it won't be fast. Another shot from that Rainmaker. Yeah, I think I need to stop with the speed serum on that engine room. I have to take it out differently. But then the last time, one shock was not enough. But then maybe if I don't know. Maybe if I try to take out all of those mortars and machine guns, maybe then it is possible. That was perfect timing, basically. Go for a shield. Okay, that is stupid. Like that one shark mine did not get cleared for some reason, even though the critter were right on it. Not sure why that happens. And not moving up that much right now. Not sure if rank 21 is possible, especially against bases like this. I don't think I can do anything. I mean, maybe I can. Jupiter, one shark. And let them clear that, and now speed serum. Go straight to this engine room. And now to this one. Go for another speed serum. And now hope that there's some Rainmakers that can take out the engine room. Yeah, 3 minutes 4 seconds. That doesn't look like it is fast enough. This one also uses the Rainmaker. I mean, I could go to a different account and play with that. That might be more interesting. Because it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able... I mean, I could also go for the Sky Shield. But then I don't know if that will make a huge difference. Can see what I can unlock with the other accounts. When I could go for machine guns. And on this one, I can collect at least the chest. I think I can do that. And I would have to get the clones. Now, what's the difference between these accounts? Other one I have the clone rifles, and on this one I don't. I think I have the third shock launcher. Okay, so let's attack now with those Crow Launcher Zuka attack. And let's see how that goes. At least the Sky Shield would not make a huge difference against this attack. At least I would hope so. That's interesting. These also have the hats there from the boom pass. I could use one Rainmaker for that engine room. Speed serums. Actually, speed serums are not that useful. I have to get that one engine room, so I have to take that one out. I can clear there. 310. I think I've won because I think he was rank 21 before, so 15 stars. So that secures at least the chest. I mean, could try maybe to go for rank 22 with this account, but then actually I don't think that will work. Because I don't have the machine guns. Yes, I have building health on this account. I have them on both of the accounts actually that reached diamond earlier. Yeah, I think this is the opponent that I got a few battles ago with the Sky Shield. Do I want to use Rainmakers on this one? Almost feel like I don't. think I will use one. Crystal shield. Also speed some for this Rainmaker and one Shark. And I can weather a bit around. Unfortunately, but too late with this flare. Let's try to flare that engine room. Yeah, I think it would have been better to go for a speed serum instead. Now I also have the clone rifles. Yeah, I can do some attacks there maybe. I'm not sure what the best attack would be with the clones and the critter cannons. But I mean, I can just try, I guess, and see what works. Let's change the Rainmaker to a critter cannon. Unfortunately, a little bit too late with that Shark. Yeah, I should have waited there a bit before I flared that. I would have needed like maybe 5 to 10 more critters on that engine room. Take it out instantly with the critters alone. Yeah, I think the critters would be nice against a lot of those bases. Especially with all these mines. Maybe I can use the Rainmakers. Try to see if the Rainmakers work. Actually, my flare is not upgraded on this account. Have to remember that. Luckily that was enough to take out the engine room. To 311. Let's switch back to the critter cannons. Like, as I can't or keep the game alive, like I guess that would not be my decision. But I mean, I guess it's not doing too bad, and especially with the updates in the last months or years. I almost want to use Rainmakers again. I don't know if I should. Maybe use one Zuka. Okay, that is not the best positioning of the troops. Also late shocks again. Yeah, I think the Rainmaker, I should stop to use them without the critters. Go for maybe an attack like that. Yeah, I can try that. See if that will work. So I would say add another boat of Zukas, and then use one Zuka and one clone rifle on that lower engine room. And I have to keep throwing speed serums onto those troops. Hope that some of them, especially some of these critters, can go for this engine room. I think with speed serum it should be going down. Well, the Rainmakers, they reload for a long time. It doesn't show it here, I think. But yeah, I think they reload for maybe like 5 seconds or something like that. So it takes them quite a while to shoot again, if there is no active speed serum. Okay, same attack. I think I should upgrade the flare maybe. I think that is something that would help. But then it can also hurt if I am flaring some buildings. Okay, there was one of these. Somehow I missed that boom cannon. Yeah, that attack is very slow. But got lucky with the win. In this attack, the critter launcher should launch a lot of critters that should be able to take out all of these defenses. A bunch of the rotor launchers get shocked, but not that many. Or not too many. Go for a quick flare on that engine room. And now a flare on the top. Can't see what is happening here. .311. Now also on a win streak. That could help. And a sky shield. I don't know if my troops will go towards this machine gun if I drop them. They might. I think to make sure I'm gonna drop some troops there first and use one speed serum. Or speed serum there. Go for a shock here to make sure this boom cannon not taking out my troops. Guess I can also throw speed serums on that side. Need another speed serum. I don't think against the base with the sky shield I'm really able to do something against that. It was not even that fast. Maybe I should have taken out that engine room with the rainmakers. I think that should be possible. Add one rainmaker. Just drop a run there now. Another speed serum and a crystal shield. And that is lagging like crazy. can summon this guy shield. I can't really use a critter launcher on that side, because his critters would get taken out from those mines even if I throw a shield onto them. They're all the way up here. Another speed serum. Another speed serum and then a flare onto the bad engine room. Okay, it looks like this engine did not get taken out, so that's very bad. I think even if I would have got it, I would not have been close to a 3-minute time. I remember the space. Very close, but 2 seconds faster. I guess if I would stop playing against these rank 23 players, I could maybe get rank 22 with the win streak. There. Hope that is not too chaotic. They would also need a speed serum for that engine room. Fortunately, not enough troops went there. Let's see what's gonna happen here. He also doesn't have troops down here, so I think I might be fine. At least if this mortar is able to take out those critters. Okay, this one also has building troop health. Didn't notice that. I'm just gonna win. And yeah, of course, the next rank 23 probably got all of them by now. Here, go for one shot on that. I think that shock launcher fired once, so that slowed me down a little bit. I'm gonna be close there with these critters, but they... Yeah. I think that is a 1 second win if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 1 second. 18 stars, I'll take those. And back on a win streak. In which attack? In this one? At the bottom engine room. Guess you mean this one? Which attack do you mean, Erkut? Okay, maybe this one. Oh, okay, I see. I think sometimes that can happen if there's an engine room. And if that would have been a defense, they would have went for that defense. I think sometimes those critters, when they target a defense, there's a little bit of a bug, I guess, when they go for other buildings then, instead of finishing that engine room. I could use a critter launcher and one shield, and that might be able to save some of them. I think I'll try. Serum and flare. One shock there. Okay, the issue now is that troops are splitting a little bit. I guess usually that would not be bad. I feel like it is in this case. That flare was not a good idea. Yeah, just not enough troops. Finish those engine rooms. Should attack a little bit different, probably. I actually got lucky again. So, could be a boss fight. But might not be one. Because I think I need 13 stars. Yes, I'd have to get someone that is like 30 or maybe more like 50 stars behind me. Or less than 50. Yeah, rank 20 won't give me enough stars. Let's make sure I'm gonna win against him though. Because that would cost me a lot of stars. I think I'll wait for this Rainmaker somewhat move in position. Okay, only one is able to target the engine room, but that's fine. Okay. Go through the whole attack with speed serums now. That engine room also got taken out. Well, I mean, it depends what better is. Like, what is better is that it's more offensive. So the stars are higher and more are playing, I guess. So it's easier to find a lot of games. And without waiting a huge amount of time. So I guess in terms of that it is better, but I mean the gameplay is kind of, I guess, boring. I mean, just throw the speed serums everywhere. Hey Ryan J. But then it's at least not a season like some where you can't take out engine rooms. Put a cannon there. They're there now. Shock that. There should be enough critters. Don't know if that critter launcher was really worth it, but so I'm at the stop engine room. 308. Yeah, that should be enough. So that is rank 22. 14 stars also. I can actually get the machine guns now. And I'm gonna unlock them. But I think I'm not gonna place them right now. I mean, I could try later to go for rank 23. I think for now I'm going to stop there for now, and I can try to... Okay, the bases in the operation are almost finished. Yeah, so I think I will finish that up maybe. Finish the remaining bases. Or at least the ones that are interesting. I think this Machina is not too bad. Probably with a tag of bullets. And I guess hope that I have enough GB. I think I should have with the tribe. I have it boosted a little bit on this account. But yeah, not the most spectacular attacks, I guess. Let's use one Zuka to farm some GB. Because I don't really need all of my troops, and some of them are gonna get taken out either way, so better to farm a little bit of extra GB. Like I think 4 buildings, what I'm going to get. Hope there's gonna be enough space for bullet, but there is not. With the new pathing since the last update, I'm not sure how they're gonna walk. Some of them are going completely to the left. At least able to shock all the defenses. And go for another taunt critter and then another shock. And I can... Yeah, that shock was a little bit too late. I think I would not have been able to finish it with the amount of GB that I have. Like these 2 machine guns that are usually there are missing. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. So let's finish that. But yeah, I think it's really annoying that like the troops are walking very weird. See how they're gonna walk now. of course, losing brick. Yeah, not the most difficult base. Or most interesting base. Also I have this account, but I think I'm gonna try to go for get back to diamond later. With this account I only have 2 shock launchers on it, so that's making it slightly more difficult. But yeah, I reached rank 21 with that account from rank, I think rank 16. And we also managed to reach rank 22 on this one. So I think that is okay. And that's also going to be it for the stream today. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the time to do one tomorrow. I will see. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. And see you in the next stream or video. Bye.